Hello, it's Belinda here, and it's time for Wisdom Warrior Wednesday. Tonight I wanted to ask you a really important question, and it is this. How do you celebrate your great wins? And how do you celebrate with your friends and colleagues when they have a great win? I have just returned from the Global Speakers Summit, which is the biggest celebration of professional speakers on the planet at this time. We meet every 2 years. The last time was in Bali in 2024, and this year we met in Cairns in far north Queensland. And every year at our Professional Speakers Australia convention, we have a gala and awards night where the best of the best in Australia are celebrated for doing above and beyond. And whilst I've been a member of this association for a relatively short period of time, there are people there that have been like 10, 20, 30, even more years. Hi, Jacqueline. I want to know how you celebrate your peers, because I have to tell you, it does not get any easier being in that room, watching people get these beautiful awards, and the things that people say. It's almost like, dare I say it, it's almost like hearing a eulogy and hearing all this cool stuff that people think about you while you're still living. And it is the most humbling and beautiful and respectful and professional room I stand in. Everybody I have met in the Professional Speakers Association, not just here in Australia, but globally, are kind, they're generous to a fault. There are people that had to change their plans to get to Australia because some were coming from, not this hemisphere. And the people that I met along the way who helped people to get here more easily and rescued them from airports and took them into the mountains and, whatever it was, there was a million little things that made this convention absolutely superb. I've worked in many industries over my lifetime, but I have to tell you, the professional speakers globally are the best, most generous, most wonderful group of human beings I have ever had the privilege to work alongside. I stood on a stage on Friday for the first time ever at a big global summit. And I delivered a presentation with my good friend and colleague, Alfred Chidembo. Now, there weren't a lot of people in our room, but I am humbled by the reactions of the people that were in our room. What we said and what we did actually hit not only heads but hearts. And as a professional speaker, that's all we can ever hope to do, quite honestly. It was a breathtaking moment. I was seriously delighted to be there. I was very humbled by the presence of everybody in the room. But all weekend from Friday through to Monday, wonderful things happened, continued to happen, and will happen now long after everybody goes home. What do you do to celebrate you? How do you celebrate people in your world? And how much of a wonderfully good, heartfelt feeling do you get from celebrating people, celebrating humanity, celebrating the people that you work with, and celebrating you? This is Belinda. This has been Wisdom Warrior Wednesday, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.